Aya, Napa, Aya, fucking Napa, Aya, Napa, Aya, fucking Napa, Aya, Napa, Aya, fucking Napa.
I couldn't find the button. Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth. And fancy seeing you here, and you are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come here. No touching. I don't do the touching. You at the back. You want a hug? Oh, get in there. Wow. So what did you think of tonight's Love Island? Yes. Welcome to Wednesday night's. No, I'm always getting my fucking days wrong. Welcome to Tuesday night's Love Island reaction. So, Joe and Almond. I mean, Alma have been dumped from the island and no one gives a fucking shit about them. But this, right, we need to talk about Amy. Amy manipulated this whole situation. She literally broke Lucy and Joe up. She manipulated everyone into making that vote when they were doing the private votes in the, in the two least compatible couples, right? She did it. She's achieved it because she saw Joe and Lucy as her competition. She thinks she's home and hosed. She's so fucking deluded, right? Because her and forgot his name again. Basically, the dancer Fred Astaire, basically are not going to win this show. They can't because basically everyone hates her because she's a relentless bully. Everybody knows that now. And hearing people say, "What's people's problems with Amy?" Why don't you rewind from episode 1, watch every fucking episode, every second, and see what's happened? So she thinks she's won tonight. She's pretty smug tonight. She thinks she's won. And we've already seen tomorrow Lucy's going to be having doubts. She's only got 2 friends now, in 2 people she can trust, and that's Anton. And what a surprise that Ant's the one, being her rock, and Maura, 2 stand-up people, absolutely. I don't care if I don't care if you're butthurt about Maura trying to kiss Tommy. At the end of the day, she's just a fun girl, and she's trying to have a fucking laugh, and she's funny. Yes, she's a hypocrite, but she's funny. So Lucy's having doubts tomorrow night, so she could consider quitting the show. I hope she doesn't. She can't quit this show because this whole situation, if Lucy decides to stay within this process, this is going to blow up in Amy's face big time. Because here's a scenario. Let's say, when is recoupling? Sunday, right? Let's look at this scenario. What if Lucy gets her stuff together, gets her confidence back, and chooses Tommy, rips Tommy away from Molly May, because that's a fraud couple. You can milk that fucking first kiss and that second kiss and that third fucking kiss. They don't have feelings for each other. It's fucking fake. It doesn't work. And I don't care what you say, right? At the end of the day, it's so fucking fake. It's so fucking fraudulent. And it's hilarious. But for now, Amy thinks she's won. Basically, Amber, Amy, the super bitch squad. Amber's another bitch. And, she's got her fans. Yeah, isn't Amber great? No, Amber's a bitch, basically. And it'll be interesting to see how long she lasts within this process. Quite a while, probably. But Amber and Michael winning this? Nah. And then you got Nwande, and we spoke about this earlier. I spoke about this earlier in my preview show. She's contriving these issues and problems, and poor Danny, he knows she's going to start before she even started. You can see the look on the poor guy's face, and he's thinking, what are you fucking talking about? I'm with you. Why would my head be turned? It's obvious he's a nice guy, right? And, they've got a good thing there, and she's one of those typical girls, when things are good, they try and stir it up. And it's not fair. Then you've got kind of Anna and her talking. Does he excite you? What's it like? Do you always want to jump on him? And she goes, well, sometimes I want to jump on him, sometimes I don't. And it's like, for Christ's sake, how old are you? So the dumping has created an issue with Lucy single. Now, I suppose looking at it, you have to ask yourself, does anyone actually fan? There are other situations here, apart from Lucy and Tommy, right? Because you've got Lucy and Anton who get on really, really well. Could they get together? That could be a really great couple, because everyone, look, I think the 2 most popular people as far as the fans are concerned, the people watching Love Island, the viewers, I think probably if you had a vote, Anton and Lucy would probably be the most popular characters on the show. Lucy's sweet, Lucy's an individual, and Anton's just a stand-up nice guy. And I think, minds have changed, because I think the opening night he seemed to be to the outside world he seemed to be a bit of a fuckboy, but he's not that. He's a lot more than that. Look, he's a lad. He likes to have sex, but he's also got a great heart. So that's what I would say for him, and I was really happy he was safe tonight. I knew he. Look, this is what, and do you know what? You've got Caroline coming in, right, announcing each couple who is safe slowly. That would be really tense and exciting if we didn't already fucking know the two bottom couples. Why did you tell us last night? Why, when she came in, didn't we have the tension? Why did you tell us before? It doesn't make fucking sense. You're sitting there bored. Come on, get on with it so we can get to the bottom two and see which two are going. But we know the whole thing was stupid, because I told you last night that Alma would go, and I told you last night that Joe would go. It was obvious. We know, no way are the public not going to vote for Ant and Lucy. They're so popular. People love them, and I don't think they realise it in there, because when you're in the reality show, you don't know what people are saying about you on the outside. But people love Anton and Lucy, and as I say, they make a great couple. So as I say, it's going to be very, very interesting now, because they're both single. But I think the big twist that could happen next recoupling is Tommy and Lucy, because there is a spark there. They do like each other. So it's going to be, as I said, that word interesting yet again, because it is. It's intriguing. But let's be clear here. And I speak as a Love Island fan, and I speak as someone who's been on a reality show before. This is the most weakest Love Island series I've ever seen. I've said this to you guys before. It is. It's okay. I'm enjoying it, but it is. The casting hasn't been great. In fact, the casting's been terrible. When you look at someone, who's that new geezer? Is it Tom? Look, I can't remember, right? When you look at him, when he opens his mouth, you just want to snore. You just want to fall asleep. There's no personality whatsoever. And what about the other needle dig? Your eyes match your bikini. Mate, come here to Ayia Napa, join my comedy club, and we can have a fucking good laugh at your expense. He barely got any screen time. These are the new guys, and they're crap. The casting, as I say, has been terrible, apart from my mates, of course, but absolutely terrible, weakest season ever. Last year was amazing, and this year is a major disappointment. As I say, I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to do these videos. It's still fun. It's still Love Island. But I think unless they start, chiseling out the weak characters, and there's quite a few, and somehow, finding, a couple of more Moras, because I want to talk about Mora. Mora is amazing. Look, whether you like her or not, whether you like her morals, she's fucking hilarious. She's brilliant, and you'd want her to come out with you on a night out, and that's the point, isn't it? And there's not enough characters. When you look at the other girls, they just don't have what Mora has, and that's a real problem to me. The other lads are really nice lads, but mostly they're nice lads. Again, they're not the lads we had last year. And that's a shame, but it's all in the casting. And if you get your casting wrong, you're going to have a problem, because how long are people going to watch this for? Because ultimately, it wasn't the greatest episode, apart from the dramatic ending, right? Which wasn't that dramatic, because we pretty much knew how this was going to swing. Apart from that, you had, Molly and Tommy's kiss, boring. The contrived situation between Nwande and Danny, boring, right? So, and basically, and then you had the waste of time challenge, and it seemed to be the same fucking thing as last time. All I know is that they were necking each other and getting stuff in and out of each other's mouths. So look, as I say, if you don't have the cast, if you don't have the characters, you don't have a reality show, you don't have a Love Island, and it's very problematic. And for me, that's a shame. But I want to know what you think of this year's Love Island so far. Are you glad that Lucy and Ant were saved? I certainly am, but I wasn't sitting there biting my nails, because I knew how this was going to go down. And I think if you're honest with yourself, you did too. I'll see you tomorrow for more Love Island reaction. See you then. I'll leave you with this.